This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Saquon Barkley. He's emerging as the new leader on this team. Also, we got to talk about another leader that been on our team for a while now, AJ Brown. Yes, AJ Brown sent a nice text to Anaya Smith. And lastly, we got to talk about Jason Kelce, another leader possibly coming back. But let's get straight into it. All right. So let's get straight into it. The purpose of this video, leadership, leadership, leadership. But let's start with one of the OG leaders or the retired OG leader and Jason Kelce. So Jason Kelce, believe he spoke to Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott was like, yo, Jason Kelce been in the Eagles facility like all day, almost every day or something like that. Something crazy like that. That's insane because Jason Kelce don't have to be there. Jason Kelce got a family. Jason Kelce got the podcast. Jason Kelce got to deal with ESPN, but he's still locked in with the Philadelphia Eagles. He probably still miss football. You know, Jason Kelce been with the team for years, one team for years, and he wants to genuinely see this team win. So I guess he's one of those guys that's really helping out, probably working with the centers. You never know. Or hell, he's probably working out himself just to get that feel. And he probably misses guys. You know, these guys are locking in. Jason Kelce, now he just got the option like, should I stay home? Should I do this? Should I do that? And he's just locking in. And I like it. I like it a lot. Honestly, I can see something like if a major injury happened, please that don't happen, and the Eagles call up Jason Kelce, I wouldn't mind him coming back, or I wouldn't be surprised if he come back due to like a major injury. Again, hopefully none of that happen because I expect Cam Jurgens to have a big year. And if somebody else got to step in, I do like the rookie we just drafted. He reminds me of Jason Kelce. Later round pick, smaller guy, can move. I like him. I really do. But right now, Cam Jurgens is the guy who I really like too. He's like a bigger Jason Kelce. Big center, can move, can block, can get people out the way. But Cam Jurgens does have a history with injuries so far. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see how the season play out for sure. But let's talk about some more leadership. Let's talk about Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, and shout out to Smitty Eagle. He put out this tweet, and I wasn't really paying it no mind watching the video because it was just AJ Brown riding the bike. But let me play the clip. All right, you just see like a bunch of guys gathering. AJ Brown riding the bike. Maybe he's getting ready for the autism bike ride. I don't know. But Saquon is in his ear like, go, you got this. Go, go, go. And it's like, yo, Saquon, he was a captain with the Giants. So he's probably used to that leadership role. Saquon's with us for 3 years. I don't think he would be a captain this year, but next year, I could see him being the captain. I could see it. AJ Brown even spoke about Saquon. He's like, yo, that dude really lock in. That dude was really ready to go. And we already know the stats that Saquon put up. We already know the state that he's from. And he probably really want to see this team succeed. Pushing AJ Brown. No telling what's happening behind the scenes. He had voluntary OTAs. He don't have to do any of this. But Saquon, I'm telling you, he's a leader and he's a guy to watch that can be that additional leader besides the Jalen Hurts, the Devontae Smith, and the AJ Brown. And Saquon is vocal. Saquon is very vocal, so he can be that vocal leader that we need in the locker room. Because you know Jalen Hurts is a stoic guy. He's more of a watch as I do. Even Devontae Smith, AJ Brown is more vocal for sure. And then you'll have a balance of the two. You got the guys like, okay, we watched them, they're gonna do their thing. Then you got the Saquons and the AJ that's gonna get in your grill like, yo, let's get to work. Even though I hear good things about Jalen Hurts once you talk to him and once you talk to Devontae Smith, but they more of a don't watch me do it and then just follow me. But these other guys that we got, yeah, they get up in your grill, bro. They definitely will. But let's talk about last but not least. Let me play a clip from Anais Smith YouTube page of him, getting drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Was the 152nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Philadelphia Eagles select Anais Smith.
That clip, him getting drafted, very happy day for him. But then there was a text thing that came up from AJ Brown. Like, put on your hard hat. It's time to get to work. It's time to grind. And I like it. AJ Brown could have kept his thoughts to himself. Like, cool, we got another receiver who's probably going to be a wide receiver 3. And all of a sudden, this diva stuff has gone away about AJ Brown, right? There was a lot of diva stuff like, oh, he's a diva, he's a diva, he's a diva. But suddenly that's starting to fade. He signed a contract, so we know he's not going anywhere. The rookies love him, the players love him, the media's iffy on him. AJ Brown's clearly a leader because he didn't have to text Anaya Smith. These wide receiver ones, as far as what we hear about it on the outside looking in, right? They divas. They to they self. They always selfish. They always want the ball. But why would he congratulate a guy who's going to get the ball a lot? Why would he do that? Because the stuff that's being put out about AJ Brown, I don't think it's simply true. I think he's a cool dude. Do I think he's probably a show off, or maybe he do things that probably rub people the wrong way sometimes? Probably. But he's going to work his butt off. He's going to fight for his teammates. He's going to fight for his team. I'm just thinking of times where he called up to the radio station like, yo, y'all coming off like the bullies and y'all talking about my teammates a lot. Now let me approach y'all, even though he says he's going to stray away from that, but that lets you know his personality. He's willing to push the line. He's willing to reach out to guys. And I know that made Anaya Smith feel good. Like, oh, the number one receiver on the team reached out to me. And Anaya Smith, man, the more I watch him, he's rubbing me the right way, pause. I like how he play. I like when you give the ball to him, he's going to do what he has to do to try to get into that end zone to fight for more yards. It's hard to bring him down. So not only do you have an AJ Brown that's hard to bring down, now you're going to have to deal with a guy like Anaya Smith who runs like a running back, but will be your wide receiver 3. He will be your third option. So I can't wait to see him play. I love the leadership thing far as with this team. The Again, the Jalen Hurts of the world, the Devontae Smiths, the AJ Browns, defensive side of the ball. Of course, you got the CJ Gardner Johnsons, the Darius Slay. I believe Jalen Carter is going to get up there. Jordan Davis and those dudes are going to work up there. And I like it. And I even like the clips that the Eagles are dropping too. This leadership thing, especially losing a guy like Jason Kelce and Fletcher Cox. This leadership thing, man, is a big thing. Then you bring in a former captain with the Giants and Saquon Barkley. So I like where the Eagles are going so far. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? AJ Brown, Jason Kelce, Saquon Barkley. And before I wrap this up, I told y'all I'm going to get the lights fit. So No more shadow. You can see my ugly face. You can see everything. Now I feel like I look too bright, so I definitely got the light fits now. So this how the videos will be. You know, nice, clear, crisp. Let me know if y'all like them. If y'all don't, I'll go back to the half dark, half light. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.